This is Hurricane Motorsports Cobra replica number 1081, and as you can see right now it has US steel wheels on it. We're going to change these to an Imitation Halibrand wheel by addition of a plastic cap and a spinner, and I'm going to show you how to do those. If you were to buy the original Halibrand alloy wheels today, they'd just be a fortune. You can buy reproduction 17 inches for about $2,200 for a set of 4, and you can buy a set of 15-inch alloy reproductions for about $1,900. This particular set was bought from Hurricane Motorsports, and they run about $900 for a set of 4 rims, and also you get the spinners and the caps that we're going to show you how to put on. What we have now is we've taken the wheel off, and you can see we have a chrome rim with a black centerpiece to it. And this is a fiberglass insert. When you buy them, it comes like this. The other side is a flat gray. And these just fit right in here. And then with the addition of spinner, which you're going to get, which is a cast aluminum, and also a threaded piece that goes on the inside, it'll look like a Halibrand when you get done. So you have a chrome spacer that goes in. It's in like this. It has some holes drilled in it. And then your insert will go in from the back. It'll look like this. And you'll line up the holes that are drilled in this with the holes that are drilled in your spacer. And you have a series of little Allen head screws that will hold this in place. Now there's 3 of them you have to put in. Just for the sake of not taking too much time, we'll put in 2. And then we'll show what it looks like when you button it up. And as always, these things always go together real easy when it's not on camera. Okay, there we go. Now the back side of this little spacer, chrome spacer, has got a lip on it. So when this is put on with the lug nuts, this will be held against the hub. So this won't turn anymore. And the 3 little bolts that you have on there will keep this so it stays in place and it's not going to wiggle around on you too much. You just take an Allen key and tighten that up. Take your hub, put it on top. Take your spinners and just screw that in just like a true knockoff. The only thing you knock off here though is just to take the hubcap off so you can get to the lug nuts. Now you couldn't do this until after you put it back on. You have to put your nuts in, and you have to bolt it down tight, and then you'll be all finished. So that's what it looks like when you put it on the car. We'll stop here for a second, tighten everything back up on the hub, and we'll give you a look what it looks like when it's done. Now we got the wheel all buttoned up again, and you can see, as opposed to the original shot we had, we now have the knockoff spinner, must be the knockoff hub sticking out from the center part, the threaded part. We've also got all the nuts tightened up, so the wheel's all ready to go. We just have to put the fiberglass hubcap on and put the spinner on, and we'll do that right now. And there you go, instant Halibrand wheels. Now the only disadvantage to these types of lookalikes, when you first get them, sometimes they don't fit inside the hub so good, so you've got to file around the circumference of the fiberglass hubcap to get it down to the right diameter. The fronts were okay, both of the back ones I had to do that with. The other thing is that sometimes around the internal spokes, the parts that you see here in the curves, there's little bubbles in the casting. You might have to putty those in and then resand them down and primer and recoat again. What we did with ours is just use an acrylic enamel spray, just a regular old rattle can, to coat them, and then polish the rims up and then put them on. And they pass the 50-foot test without any problem. But anybody who's going to take a real close look at them is going to notice that there's a small gap right in this space right here. They don't always fit real tight on every one of them. But when you're moving, or you're at a traffic light, or in the vast majority of the car shows you might attend, the people that look at them that are just walking by are going to think they look pretty nice. Now, as I said, they come in a flat dark gray. I've seen them like this. Some guys paint them titanium, and if you want to, you can color and match them to your car, whatever you want to do, depending on how much bling you want on your car. So it's a good, reasonably cheap alternative to the real thing. If you've got enough money to do that when you buy your kit or change later on, they're a nice thing to have. You can always go with other size of tires and wheels when you get your car later on if you want to change when you get tired of the look. So those are the Hurricane Motorsports Imitation Halibrands.